At this time, please rise and please welcome class of 2025 graduate Nicky Casano to the stage as he leads our Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Amen.
At this time, please welcome class of 2025 graduate Emily Murr to the stage as she performs our national anthem.
Emily, before you sit down, that was wonderful. Thank you very much. Graduates, friends, family, staff of PA Distance, as we gather today to celebrate the incredible achievements of the graduating class of Pennsylvania Distance Learning Charter School, I am filled with immense pride and gratitude. This is a time-honored tradition, a moment when we get together to recognize your hard work, your dedication, and the perseverance that have brought you all to this significant milestone. To the families and loved ones of our graduates, I extend my deepest appreciation for your unwavering support and encouragement for these students. Your belief in the potential of these remarkable young men and women has been the driving force behind their success, and for that, as a school, we truly thank you. I'd also like to take a moment to express my gratitude to the Board of Trustees for their unwavering dedication and service. Their leadership, vision, and commitment has been what's driven the school for over 20 years. So thank them for their tireless efforts in always putting the needs of our students first. I want to thank the faculty and staff of PA Distance. Their tireless dedication, devotion, and I think work that they did this year has outshined anything that's ever been done in the past. So I speak with a lot of pride and gratitude to them for everything they did to make this possible for you guys today. To our graduates, though, I want to extend a special thank you for choosing PA Distance Learning. Your decision to pursue your studies in a manner that's not always considered traditional has not only allowed you to discover new opportunities, but also to create new pathways and a new destiny for yourselves. As graduates of a cyber school in Pennsylvania, you've embraced innovation, you've embraced technology as you have learn to explore and to move forward in your education. From the perspective of a CEO, I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the growth of these students. Over time, we've seen you overcome challenges, seize opportunities, emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Your journey has been one of transformation, both academically and personally. Your class has brought this school many educational milestones, and these are just some of the things that you've done that the classes before you didn't get to do quite as much of. And that's college and high school, industry partnerships, and industry credentials. I know many of you earn more credentials than ever in the past when you leave this place. That's inspiring because you're going to leave and you've prepared yourself better to go into the workforce. Whether you're going into training or college, you're better prepared than you ever were before. But beyond earning your diplomas, this class is set apart for another reason. And I don't know if you guys know this yet or not, but you are now officially in the record books for being the largest graduating class that PA Distance has ever had. And as great as that is, and please, you're in the record books twice, and the second one means even more to me. You guys are actually the highest percentage of students that came in at a certain place and are graduating with your cohort. In the eyes of the state, in the eyes of everybody that looks at our school, you've actually put us on the map for the first time to ever reach that percent and to reach that milestone. So thank you. But we celebrate today more than just the completion of coursework. We celebrate growth, resilience, and the ability to thrive in a unique learning environment or anywhere in the world. You guys have now not just learned, but with your accomplishments, you've learned to lead with purpose. And that's what you did for our school this year. Your journey through cyber school has already proven that your path may not look traditional, but it's no less powerful. As you step into your next chapter, know that the future isn't something that simply happens. It's something you build one choice at a time. Congratulations, class of 2025. You know, I just want to say one more time how proud, I know not every teacher, every person could be here today, but how proud this entire school is of this graduating class. So I'm going to say one last time, thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the high school principal, somebody you know and love, Mr. Charles Moore.
Thank you, Dr. Latero. We appreciate your support and all you do for our school as well. Good morning, PA Distance learning families, friends, dedicated staff, and of course, the graduating class of 2025. Regardless of where you are today, whether it be from home, from our offices back in Wexford, or here in Reading, it's an honor to stand here to help celebrate you, our remarkable graduates, as you reach this milestone today. Today, you are not only graduating, you are stepping into the future that you worked hard to build. You face challenges of learning in a digital world, growing in independence and resilience with every class, every assignment, and every deadline that you've made. We are proud of you, and we are proud of your work. To the families that are gathered here today, thank you. It is through your unwavering support, your encouragement, and your patience that has made this journey possible for these graduates today. You have been the silent strength behind these students, and today we celebrate you as you have been essential partners to us in these students' success. To our teachers, our staff, you have been the guiding stars. Your commitment to each of our students' growth and success has left a lasting mark on every one of these graduates. You have brought learning to life through multiple screens, through multiple platforms, and through multiple electronic devices, proving that education is not confined by walls. Graduates, as we celebrate, let us pause and acknowledge the unique journey that you brought you to this point and now forward. No two paths are the same. Some of you knew exactly what you wanted to do from the first day of high school, while others discovered new passions along the way. Some of you faced challenges that seemed impossible to overcome, yet here you are, stronger, wiser, and ready for what comes next. Life is not a straight road. It will twist, it will turn, and it will present detours and surprises that you will not expect. You may find yourself taking a path that you never planned, only to realize that it led you exactly where you were meant to be. The beauty of life is that it isn't about reaching one final destination. It is about embracing the journey and learning from every experience and growing with each step. Remember, success isn't defined by how quickly you reach your goal or how perfectly everything falls into place for you. It is defined by the courage to keep moving forward, even when your path is unclear. It is about finding joy in the process, making a difference in the lives of others, and never being afraid to take the road less traveled. So as you leave us today, hold your dreams close, but be open to change. Be fearless in your pursuit of knowledge and happiness, and most importantly, always remember that your journey is your own. It is unique, it is powerful, and it is filled with infinite possibilities. I hope that you remember that this graduation is not the end. It's a new beginning. Each of you brings something unique to this world, a talent, a passion, a voice. Whether you are headed to college, into the workforce, or made the admirable choice to join the military, or maybe you're just headed into some new adventure of your own. You believe in that uniqueness, lean into it, and let it guide you as you make your decisions in life. Face the challenges and celebrate the victories. So class of 2025, take this moment to be proud of what you've achieved. You've not only earned a diploma, you've built a foundation of resilience and independence that will serve you for years to come. Congratulations to each of you. May your future be as bright as your dreams, and may you have the courage to chase them. Thank you, class of 2025. It has been an honor to be your principal. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our first student speaker of the morning. In a moment, I would like to welcome Grace Alshouse to the stage to share her senior address. Grace has been a student at PA Distance Learning Charter School since 2017. During her time at PA Distance, she has excelled in her academics as a recipient of the 2024 and 2025 Carson Scholar and National Society of High School Scholars Awards. She is part of the 2024 Heritage All-Conference Marching Band and was recognized as the Tournament of Bands Chapter 11 Performer of the Week. Grace is a member of the Dungeons and Dragons group and is active in student leadership at PA Distance. She will be attending St. Vincent College in the fall, pursuing a degree in psychology. Please welcome to the stage, Grace Alshouse.
Dear family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates, it is an honor to be here with you all today. I am grateful for the privilege of sharing my thoughts and experiences with those present here today. I've always known today was going to come, and as much as I thought I knew, I would know how I felt when this moment would come. The feeling is truly indescribable. It is filled with mixed emotions, happiness, gratefulness, and an odd sense of nostalgia, as I think back to a time when graduating from high school seemed so far away. Early on in my school years, a few things became clear to my parents and teachers. I struggled with reading and writing, although these skills were nowhere near as atrocious as my math skills. And after years of trial and error, we finally found out why. I was not only dyslexic, but I had dyscalculia as well. In simpler terms, neither numbers nor letters really agreed with me. Despite this setback, I was able to get the supports I needed once I came here to PA Distance. Everything from modified assignments to color-coded instructions started to make a real difference. I slowly but surely went from below the bar in terms of my academics to over it. No matter what was thrown my way, I persevered and did my best to push through it. It wasn't easy. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into getting where I am today. My purpose in speaking here today is to not only encourage my fellow graduates, but also members of the audience to continue to persevere and push through every challenge you face. Some effort towards something is better than nothing. There's never a moment in time when doing nothing will help you succeed. If you have to give yourself a pep talk, do it. Turn in the assignments with your eyes closed? Do it. Need to pace around your room and think of ways to procrastinate? For your own sake, it's probably not the best course of action, but however, doing what you need to do to persevere through the challenges life throws at you is perfectly valid. Life's not always going to be on our side. Often, quite the opposite. How you react to said changes can make or break the outcome and the reality you have to live with. Making mistakes is part of the process, but you learn from them every single time. It's crucial to take these experiences and mistakes to develop a personalized way for you to avoid and recover from such instances in the future. They are bound to happen again, but they don't have to end the same way they did the first time. Lucy Montgomery once proclaimed, "For we pay a price for everything we get or take in the world. And although ambitions are well worth having, they are not to be cheaply won, but exact their dues of work and self-denial, anxiety and discouragement." With this in mind, the next time you're thrown a curveball, a new goal, objective, remember, there's initiative that needs to be taken, something to persevere through that's worth having or completing to achieve your goal. Without perseverance, in one way, shape, or form, we wouldn't be gathered here today. To the class of 2025, please remember all you did, every step you took, and the battles you fought through to make it here today. Do not discredit your hard work over any mistakes you might have made along the way. Sometimes the greatest lessons, stories, and outcomes come from our mistakes and stumbles. In this rite of passage, remember that your life is your own and that you are in control of your future. Do not hesitate to reflect on your past experiences and even yourself to find inner motivation. Sometimes, when you look inwards, you can find traits that negatively affect your lives. Finding such a thing is normal. No one is perfect, and we should all strive to mitigate our negative traits to improve ourselves. To persevere is to push through whatever challenges you face, to continue even when there is little to no light peeking through the end of the tunnel. Whether it's a personal battle or one you're unable to identify at the moment, never give up on yourself. Clarity, success, and satisfaction always feel the best when you've worked for it. People always like to refer to the calm before the storm, but I ask that you remember the relief you feel once it's over. Never be afraid to turn to those around you for assistance. Sometimes the best advice comes from the most unexpected sources. Everyone here today has a story, and I'm sure it's been written in ways they never expected or even thought possible. All in all, I ask everyone here today to bask in the moment, and for my fellow graduates to pat themselves on the back. You are standing here today, surrounded by friends, family, faculty, and staff, all here to celebrate you and your accomplishments. May you stay strong and persevere with every step you take towards the future, whether it be college, trade school, starting your own business, or even going straight into the workforce. I'd like to thank everyone here gathered today, especially my fellow 2025 graduates. You can do this, and remember, you must first survive to later thrive.
Thank you, Grace. At this time, I'd like to bring Stephanie Faith to the stage. Ms. Faith is our Director of Special Education and is vital in many facets of our school. She will be handing out our Foundations Award. Our Foundations Award is given to students who have been here with us from their early elementary school years and on. This year we have 3 graduates who have enrolled with us and been here since kindergarten. Their teachers are sad to see their time with us come to an end, but we couldn't be happier for them. We wish them the very best for what comes next. Please give a round of applause for our Foundations Award winners, Isaiah Estremera, Please give a round of applause to Matthew Hope. And a round of applause for Shakira Taylor. I am now honored and privileged to recognize our class of 2025 Salutatorian. Our Salutatorian this year is Sharima Kuzio.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We the ones we're waiting for.
She has embraced opportunities within her reach, tackling challenging honors and dual enrollment courses that enhanced her intellect. She involved herself at PA Distance clubs, particularly the yearbook club, allowing her to become the senior editor. In this leadership role, she not only oversaw and edited sections, but also collaborated with peers to create a yearbook that embodied the spirit of PA Distance. Her commitment to leadership also led her to participate in the PA Distance Leadership Peer Mentoring Group, fostering an enduring legacy of mentor-mentee culture among students. Additionally, as a founding member of the College and Beyond Club, she gathered with like-minded peers to tackle college preparations together, empowering each member to recognize their potential. Looking ahead, Sharima is determined to attend community college before transferring to a 4-year university. She's resolved to major in political science with a focus on international relations, enabling her to learn and confront complex issues on all levels. As an aspiring elected official, she's committed to amplifying the voices of marginalized communities, aiming to prioritize the needs of the masses over any political affiliation. Sharima shares that she envisions a future where through unity we can create transformative changes to better our growing world. Please give a round of applause and look to your screens to the right for Sharima Kuzio.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We the ones we're waiting for. We the change that we seek. These words from President Obama remind us of the significance of uniting to confront difficulties that Americans face. Our educational dreams represent the challenges we have overcome. Throughout our academic years, we have understood the importance of connecting with peers and teachers to prevail against obstacles. President Obama's call to work is fundamental to community building, including within our school. My path has been one of struggle and transformation. To achieve my life purpose of helping people as elected official, I remain committed to bettering myself. I started cyber school in 7th grade, and the transition was difficult. I faced academic struggles, including lack of motivation and poor management, resulting in low grades. These grades disheartened me, but entering high school provided a fresh start, where I began self-advocating, a cornerstone of the core four. I renewed myself, working daily, not out of fear, but because my strength motivated me. I now call to the class of 2025 to renew themselves as well. Set goals after high school that empower all of you to live with purpose, take chances, and commit to the person you want to be. That commitment often means facing fears. Before senior year, I hesitated joining clubs, worried I would not belong. I wondered, will my peers judge me? Will they perceive me as an outsider? I took a chance and joined the College and Beyond Club, where I met Miss Kamima, a selfless and intelligent person who has supported me tremendously. During this space, I could challenge myself to change emotionally, intellectually, and socially while connecting with like-minded peers. In this club, I gained newfound confidence to lead, motivating me to apply for the senior editor of the yearbook club. In this role, I learned the value of creating a yearbook to cherish our school memories while empowering PDLCS students to share their unique talents. My camaraderie with my peers as senior editor enabled me to develop my aptitude for organization and personal growth, motivating me to embrace new challenges. That same drive led me to apply for the Congressional Award, a chance to grow through personal goals, community service, and leadership. My role models like Ms. Kamima inspire me to remain steadfast in bettering myself. I have reinvented myself. I provide free tutoring to students while striving to master my communication skills. For my fellow graduates also seeking to reinvent themselves, embrace lifelong learning. Create opportunities for self-growth. You all will face challenges. Challenges that you can use to become resilient. Resilience is a quality not only reflected in my empowering mentor, but also in world leaders. President Obama moves me with his dedication for social justice, empowering me to advocate for civil rights. His commitment inspires me to one day serve as an elected official. I will use college as a foundation for expanding my civic involvement, connecting with leaders, and learning how to make meaningful change. In the meantime, though, I'm eager to express our shared achievement. I would like to celebrate each of you for your remarkable achievements in life and in high school. We all have triumphed over various obstacles, whether personal, familial, or otherwise, bettering ourselves in the process. When facing your next challenge, become the change you need to achieve your goals. Seeking change will not only allow for your personal development, but also allow for growth in our communities. I once again call out the class of 2025. Learn from your past, ongoing, and future challenges to empower everyone around you, including yourselves. Ultimately, I'd like to express my gratitude for everyone who has supported me thus far in my life. My family, my friends, my teachers, and my role models. All of you have moved me to seek change in myself despite the difficulties I have faced. To my family, I am grateful to have your persistent support, enabling me to seize opportunities despite our circumstances. To my teachers, I deeply appreciate the dedication and support you all have provided me, empowering me to embrace new changes for personal growth. To my fellow graduates, we not only leave with our high school diplomas today, but also with the experiences we have all sought, each pushing us to better ourselves. As President Obama voiced, we the ones we've been waiting for. Class of 2025, let us be the change. Change will not come.
Thank you, Sharima. It is now my privilege and honor to present our final award of the day to our PA Distance Learning Charter School Class of 2025 Valedictorian. This student goes above and beyond expectations in all that he does. His work and efforts have been immaculate, and his attention to detail is unparalleled. Everett Tripp Peterson has been a student at PA Distance since the first grade. Over the years, he has been a member of many clubs, including the Dungeons & Dragons Club and Aspiring Authors. In the future, Tripp would like to pass the kindness that PA Distance has shown him on to the next generation as he plans on a career as a middle school math teacher. Please give a round of applause and also look to the right, to the screens, for our PA Distance Learning Charter School Class of 2025 Valedictorian, Everett Tripp Peterson.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tripp Peterson. I am a graduating senior from PA Distance Learning Charter School who spent my past 12 years here. To begin, I want to offer my thanks to my fellow classmates, my teachers, administrators, board members, and everyone else who has worked so hard during the past 4 years. These past 4 years have included some of the best times of my life, and I cannot think of anyone else I would have liked to go on this journey with. The community provided by those at PA Distance Learning Charter School is one of the most welcoming, understanding, and happy communities of which I've had the pleasure of taking part. Feeling as though people around you genuinely care can inspire someone, as it did with me, to go beyond their comfort zone and change their life for the better. Adventurers, beware the group known only as the Dungeons and Dragons Club, for you will not find a group more fiercely loyal, close-knit, and sympathetic. In other words, they are a group that makes the adventure of socializing less daunting. Since the 10th grade, I have been a part of this glorious group, and they have provided experiences, friendships, and support galore. I would like to thank the 2 club sponsors, Mr. Meisel's and Mr. Gates, who always took the time to listen, a small act yielding a large impact. Thank you for being our club's primary dungeon masters, but above all, our friends. Your ability to weave fantastical stories that adapt to the whims of the players has brought joy to the lives of many students. Recapping our adventures in my personal diary was also a highlight of my week that brought endless excitement each time I went to bed. I must now thank those who have adventured with me through dungeons strewn with traps, dimensions filled with malice, and towns populated with very interesting non-player characters. To the many members of this club, I wish to bestow my endless gratitude. From the time I joined PA Distance in the 1st grade until my first foray into clubs during high school, while I am ashamed to admit it, I isolated myself. Besides from one instance of friendship, I maintained a wall around my social life. This wall was the result of a series of very negative experiences in kindergarten that I do not wish to recount here, but it goes to show how impressionable young children can be. Joining Dungeons and Dragons Club ended that isolation and was by far the best decision of my present life. The consideration my clubmates showed motivated me to take chances that I never would have before. Thank you to the students who accepted me without judgment into their community. The first thought I had when I joined the very first Zoom session was, all right, let's see if this goes well. My hopes were very high, but I was worried that this club would be just like the play I acted in during the 8th grade. All the social groups already formed with no room for a new participant. While in-game there were some groups that could not be joined, outside of gameplay everyone was willing to be friends while excluding no one. In this club, I met some of my closest friends, people I want to stay in touch with for the rest of my life, a life that, since we've met, has been more fulfilling, fun, and positive. Each consecutive session brought more and more enjoyment to my life. I mean, a frog literally stuck a mind flayer into a pool of lava. How much more ridiculous can you get? And I soon realized that the people surrounding me were people I wish I had been friends with all along. Because of the friendliness and caring nature of everyone in the Dungeons and Dragons Club, I was inspired to join more groups the following year, such as the Aspiring Authors Club. My writing has improved, my imagination is soaring, and my confidence has skyrocketed. Now I help weave stories just like the great Meisel's and Gates. If there is one message that I wish to get across before I'm finished talking, it is the necessity of socializing during one's career as a student. While my grades were never an issue from 1st grade to 9th grade, they did not reflect the loneliness I felt on the inside. Spending time with family can provide some of the greatest experiences of life, but it is also nice to know that there are people out there who would choose to spend their time with you as well, without being bloodbound to do so. Some may say that they have a difficult time getting along with people, and to these people, I would like to say, I was once like you as well. Whilst I cannot guarantee anything for anyone in life, I can offer the advice to keep trying to socialize. From a voice of experience, the benefits of isolation are few to none. Socializing can help quash the loneliness that degrades you from the inside out and can be a source of inspiration and ideas. You cannot form a friendship if you are alone all the time, and who knows, someday you might find a clique with which you click. Going forward, it is my career aspiration to become a math teacher. Math has always been a source of security for me in life, as there was always a set answer to every problem with which I was challenged. If you take the time to logically think through possible solutions, you will always come to the same answer. In life, this is never going to be the case. Outliers and unexpected events can skew your dataset, forcing you to rethink any plans you may have made. I want the next generation of students to feel the same security I feel with math, and that I felt when I joined the PA Distance family. The teachers at PA Distance treat their students like human beings and many times peers through the listening and the respect that they show. In many schools, this is not the case, but is a mentality that I wish to bring to whatever institution at which I teach. Maybe if I get lucky enough, I will return to PA Distance as a teacher and carry on this legacy of compassion and community in order to help future generations overcome their own hurdles. Over the course of my high school career, I have had a myriad of teachers, all of whom to which I wish to express my gratitude. Since I do not wish to keep you all here to the end of time, I will try my best to be succinct. To Queen Sap, I would like to say thank you so much for never letting negativity invade your classrooms. Even when I was at my worst, your class always provided a welcome respite. To Mr. Myself, beyond the thanks I've already provided, I would like to say thank you for always making me feel valuable as a student and as a person. The main reason I even considered joining Dungeons & Dragons Club was because I heard you were a sponsor and I knew that you were a genuinely caring individual. To Mr. Glasser, I want to offer my thanks for always being willing to listen to the students' perspectives when it came to assignments. The answers you provided to questions were always insightful and your feedback much appreciated. While I do wish that I could take the time to properly thank each and every teacher I've ever had over the past 4 years for fostering this community that has aided me in my growth, I can already see a few people waving me along and wishing they could push the fast forward button. I promise you that I am done speaking, no need to push skip. With my final words, I would just like to thank everyone for their time and listening. Sometimes listening is all it takes to make a person feel important and needed. Thank you.
Take the class photo. Also, all photos from today's ceremony will be shared with you within 2 weeks. We have a group of graduates attending virtually from our Wexford offices, as well as students attending virtually from their homes. We will start with the students attending virtually at home, and then we will announce the students attending from Wexford, and finally finish up with those physically present here. For those of you attending virtually, when we are nearing your name, please raise your hand in the Zoom for camera privileges. When you hear your name, you may come on camera. You may refer to the program to see the order the names read, and for those of you in the house, they'll be up on the screens to your right. Those of you in Wexford, when you hear your name, you may begin walking to the podium, accept your diploma, shake hands if desired, pause for a photo, and then return to your seat. And again, for those of you here in-house, that will also be on the screens to your right. And then finally, for those of you physically present, when you hear your name, you know the drill. You'll be coming up on stage, getting your diploma, and posing for a picture. Out of respect for everyone, guests, please hold your applause until the end of this ceremony. And with that being said, here we go with our virtual graduates. Destiny Alvarez. Autumn Jones. Caden Balliot. Logan Bauer Capella. Aiden Bechtold. Mr. Dacre. Thank you. There's Aiden. Brianna Bolden. Malaya Bowman. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here in-house. Apologize for that. We'll continue on with the virtual recipients as they are on the Zoom with their families and the folks in Wexford. Malaya Bowman. Yamalinas Carmona. There's Yarmaninas. Hector Carrasco. Kiera Chappelle. Gianna Lee Chase Moraney. Anya Coleman. Chris Concha. Lucas Matthew Coyne. William Dobbs Jr. Alexander Edward Dolan. Hannah Durante. Jordan Ebby. Jesse English. Alexander Ernst. Mackenzie Fuller. Nahara Gaines. Elena Giles. Amir Gonzalez. Kamar Haynes. Winifred Harris. Jenica Heck. Madison Bell Hoffer. Sharina Kuziel. Jamel McKinney. Savannah Lee Monroe. Ziana Murphy. Amir Nelson. Anthony Nunez. Reynaldi Paulino. Everett Tripp Peterson. Saray Anera Rivera. Araya Ross, excuse me. Kristen Rowland. Brittany Snyder. Xavier Soto Ellis. Kaylin Toy. Adriana Vega. Oya Andrea Woodall. All right, and there's our virtual graduates. Next up, we'll pipe into our Wexford, Maine offices for the Wexford portion of our graduation. All right, looks like we're ready to go. April Ammons. Seth Barnes. Logan Bennett. Jordan Detar. I've got a feeling somebody tripped over a camera cable. There we go. Victor Jose Diaz Torres. Brianna Glover. Anada Greer. Mason Griffin. Caroline Harmon. LaShonda Hill. Landon Jenkins. Calvin Leach. Kenny Losasano. Kaylee Miller. Gary Andrew Nepareni. Peyton James O'Malley. Briley Ovchinnik. Piper Reynolds. Reina Rivera. And J.L. Simpson. A round of applause for our Wexford graduates. And for our Reading group, Yuridia Aguilar Rodriguez. Aisha Ali. Grace Ann Allshouse. Nyla Nico Ansel. Madison Irene Baker. Samir Birch. Chevelle Bish. Nathaniel Bose. Assad Branham. Kamani Breedy. Samar Brook. Mayana Nashe Carter. Nikki Casano. Jania Evelise Christian. Ashban Christopher. Jack Clayton Clark. Michaela Cochran. Shanley Kalea Davis. Isailis Jarrett de la Cruz. Brooke Detweiler. Edward Isaiah Dilligard. Tressa Edmonds. Isaiah Justin Estremera. Legacy Folks. Legacy Folks. Mika Gorsuch. Ivy Greist. James Greist. Ashton Hernandez. Matthew Ryan Hope. Chloe Margaret Hughes. Landon Alexander Laufer. Alondra Luna Bitron. Mateo Maldonado. Gianna Mason. Nicolette Mason. Kylie Mays. Kylie McElroy. Michelle McElroy. Kanaya McNeil. Paul Arthur Mahowski. All right. Corrine Lachey Milliner. Dominic Montague. Ciastasia Morales. Emily Murr. Anna Moore. Noel Oliver. Diamond Ortiz. Mayana Paran. Who was it? Aisha Powell White. Desiree Price. Cade Reyes. Jose Gabriel Rivera. There we go. Christian Rakowski. Logan Sanchez. Chloe Savino. Nina Schreffler. Aline Shaw. Amir Smith. Brooke Elizabeth Stafford. Cassian Stone. Shakira Taylor. Dante Thomas. Jakir Kanaya Thompson. Isabel Torres. Samara Vargas. Tondalia Janice Walker. Sammy Waters. Cheyenne White. Allie White. Joshua Willis. Ms. Alicia Woodall. William Yancey. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your complete class of 2025 here at PA Distance Learning Charter School.
Graduates, please stand. Now, as a duly sworn officer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and its Department of Education, I hereby validate your status as official graduates of the PA Distance Learning Charter School Class of 2025. You may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, you have officially graduated high school. Everyone, please remain standing as we recess to the back of the room. Congratulations.
Families of graduates, please stay within this room. They'll be back up and meet you here momentarily. Thank you.